V. The Rise of the Gokturks. As the suns grew, so did their legend. Warriors and wanderers from broken tribes came to join them, drawn by their unnatural prowess and the aura of divine favor surrounding their family. The eldest son, Bumin, became their leader, uniting the scattered clans under a single banner, the blue wolf, the symbol of their mother, Asena. They called themselves the Gokturks, Celestial Turks, for they believed they were chosen by Tengri to rule the steppes. Under their leadership, they defeated the very warlords who had once destroyed the boys' tribe, avenging their ancestors. The legends echo in modern times. The story of Asena is more than a myth. It is a cultural cornerstone. During Turkey's War of Independence, nationalists invoked the Bozkurt, gray wolf, as a symbol of resistance. Today, the wolf remains a powerful emblem in Turkic folklore, literature, and even political identity. The legend of Asena is not just a tale of survival. It is a testament to the unyielding spirit of a people who, against all odds, rose from annihilation to greatness. And though centuries have passed, some say that on silent nights in the Anatolian highlands, if you listen closely, you can still hear the howl of a lone wolf, a reminder that Asena's children endure. The fall of the Turkic tribe. Long ago, in the vast steppes of Central Asia, a great Turkic tribe thrived under the leadership of a wise and fearless Khan. They were skilled horsemen, archers, and warriors, living in harmony with the harsh yet beautiful land. But their prosperity drew envy. A rival clan, allied with a treacherous sorcerer, launched a brutal attack under the cover of a blood-red moon. The battle was merciless. Arrows blotted out the sun, swords clashed like thunder, and the earth drank deep the blood of the fallen. By dawn, the Turkic tribe was annihilated. Every man, woman, and child slaughtered, except for one. A single 10-year-old boy, the Khan's youngest son, survived. His right hand had been severed in the attack, and he lay unconscious beneath a pile of corpses, his life slipping away. The raiders, believing their enemies utterly destroyed, rode off, leaving the steppe silent but for the whispering wind. The divine intervention of Asena. The boy awoke to the scent of iron and death. Weak and bleeding, he crawled from the battlefield, following the distant sound of running water. He collapsed at the banks of a sacred river, where the spirits of his ancestors were said to dwell. As his vision darkened, he whispered a prayer to Tengri, the sky god, and Umay, the earth mother, begging for mercy. The gods heard him. From the shadows of the forest emerged a magnificent gray wolf, her fur shimmering like silver under the moonlight. This was Asena, no ordinary beast, but a spirit guardian sent by the heavens. She approached the boy, her golden eyes glowing with ancient wisdom. Gently, she licked his wounds, her saliva sealing them with mystical healing. Then, gripping his tunic in her teeth, she dragged him to a hidden cave deep in the mountains. The union of man and spirit Asena, in her human form, became the boy's guide and, in time, his wife. She taught him the secrets of the land, how to read the stars, track the migrations of deer, and speak the language of the wolves. When he reached manhood, they left the cave and journeyed to a fertile valley near the mountains of the eternal blue sky, Kuk Tengri. There, they built a home, and Asena bore him 10 sons. These children were no ordinary humans. They possessed the strength of wolves, the wisdom of the steppe, and the courage of their father. Their eyes gleamed gold in the dark, and they could run for days without tiring. The boy and the wolf. For weeks, Asena nursed the boy, bringing him meat, berries, and medicinal herbs. At night, she curled around him, her warmth shielding him from the biting cold. Though he was frightened at first, he soon realized she was his protector. In time, his strength returned, and he learned to communicate with her through gestures and sounds. One evening, as the boy sat by the fire he had learned to kindle, Asena suddenly transformed before his eyes. Her body stretched, her fur receded, and where the wolf had stood now appeared a beautiful woman with wolf-like eyes and silver-streaked hair. She spoke in a voice like wind through the grasslands. "I am Asena, daughter of the sky and the earth. You are the last of your people, but you shall not be the last forever. The gods have chosen you to father a new nation." The boy trembled but nodded in understanding. The legacy of the Wolf Mother. Asena, having fulfilled her destiny, vanished one night as silently as she had appeared. Some say she returned to the spirit world. Others claim she still walks the earth in wolf form, watching over her descendants. The Gukturks went on to establish one of the greatest nomadic empires in history, and the Legend of Asena became their sacred origin myth. To this day, Turks and other Central Asian peoples revere the wolf as a symbol of resilience, unity, and divine protection. Symbolism in the legend. The gray wolf, Bozkurt, represents guidance, survival, and the unbreakable spirit of the Turkic peoples. The severed hand, a metaphor for suffering and sacrifice, but also rebirth, as the boy's new hand was the wolf. The 10 sons symbolize the 10 tribes of the early Turkic Khaganate. The cave, a womb-like symbol of rebirth and transformation.